for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world.
Is this real life?
Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
First of all, very few people listen to your radio show. That's the good news. Which happens to be true. Check out the ratings.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
And my orders are to weed out all non-hackers who do not pack the gear to serve in my beloved soul.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid. I'm gonna make him an offer again.
Give me a go, no go for launch.
Do it live! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Welcome back. It seems like we've met before. I am A-Train from Valken Sports, and alongside of me is Chad Dolce Carter from the Great Lakes Rangers and your Midwest Regional Commander. Welcome back to Valken Corps Live. It's another Tuesday.
Yes, it is.
Not Monday.
Not Monday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
So what's up, everybody? Thanks for holding tight while we got through that.
Yeah, we had a little hiccup and everything. We were pretty good. Can you hear us okay? Is everything coming through? Ricky's here. Justin.
Deadpool. What's up, Anthony?
The Reservoir Dogs. That's who that is. The Northeast. Everybody's jumping on. We've got a great show for you today. Make sure everybody's plugged in. And we're excited. We're excited. Now, I don't know if it came up in our social media. What flavor of gum? I can't endorse it. I can't say it because they didn't pay their check. But we do have a new sponsor.
Cinnamon?
It does smell like cinnamon. It smells like cinnamon, like a Thunder Bee.
Yeah, it does.
Vinny Atella from Project Mayhem, and the Knucklehead says, hello, gentlemen. You use that
What's
term
up, Knucklehead?
very loosely. Very, very loosely. We are excited. We've got a lot of things going on. Rampage Richie Santos is here. Wonderful. Got a good crowd. Good crowd up in this party.
Yeah, full scenario paintballs up in the house.
Mike Johnson, our guest from last week. It's awesome. So glad you're here. We do have a new sponsor, Plum Life. And for our show, we are the highest budget show in paintball. So it's nice to have some corporate sponsors, and Plum Life, the league and the team, and I believe they're going to have a Saturday morning cartoon. They're pretty well branded. They sent in a check and some nice stuff, so they have also done some of their own media, so we'll have a commercial from Plum Life, which will be great. Tonight, without further ado, Callista says she's not here, so we won't pay her any attention.
Any attention.
Everybody, make note, Callista is not here from the Pacific at all.
Chi-Town's in the house.
Nice. Being from Detroit, I'll say being number 2. Nothing wrong with that.
Hashtag I know Bay.
Deplorables check is on its way. Great. We love to see your sponsors. Make sure you email all those checks and the routing numbers and social security numbers and credit card numbers and pins to atrain@valken.com. We look forward to that. No, we're going to get right to it. I know last time, see, Mike's got it right. He says, hashtag I know B. So apparently some of you follow social media, and we're going to, through the wonders of modern technology, start clicking things on and off, and if we can, punch in our good friend. And my goodness. B, I'm trying to get you in here. Can you hear us?
Yes, all three can hear you.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We can see you, but I need to get you on my screen. I don't know what happened, but we're gonna punch you in here. Hold on, I can fix this really quick. Chad, who is this on the screen?
That's Bea Paxson.
Bea Paxson, the matriarch of paintball, with the princesses, and we're going to make this happen really quick. You know, who is supposed to handle this, Chad?
Carl! Yeah, I mean, Carl asked for his job back, so we said, all right, you got one more chance.
Well,
Carl, you blew it.
there's going to be a job opening here. Absolutely. Give me just one moment.
Yeah.
Folks, this
Can you
is
hear
truly live. We can hear you. The whole world can hear you.
Valken Josh, where is our producer?
Well, he's probably out having a smoke or something.
Yeah,
We didn't.
he's on a union
break. When we
break.
say we hire a lot of people, we do. It's not the quality that we're used to.
This is a huge budget show.
Huge
We
budget.
say it. We say it every week.
Let's try this. Good evening, Mrs. Paxson. How are you, V?
Doing great. Good evening, and greetings from beautiful Montana.
Great. Well, we know you just moved up there to the Rockies region, right? From the south. You were a Floridian.
Was a Florida. I was born in Jersey, moved to Florida. Was in Southern California for a good bit, and now we have settled in Montana. And there is so much opportunity and so much potential growth for paintball here. So we're actually really enjoying our life here now, and look forward to the future and work through the children.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, we do a lot of youth group stuff, so they love paintball.
Awesome. And little B, how is Montana? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
She loves it. Can you
Thumbs
guys
up.
see us?
Yeah, we can. Everybody
Oh, yeah.
can see you. You're actually live to the
Okay,
world.
cool.
And Diane, do you like it? That's a 10 of 10.
Yeah.
She's
That's
a big
definitely
fan.
a 10.
That's awesome. Well, everybody gets
There
to
you
be a
go.
star tonight. And actually, if we're reading the chat,
Yep.
Mike Johnson says,
Are you coming to
Hi,
top?
are you coming to
TOP. He children
to
are.
top he children? So, are everything. I don't know. Mike, use your words, buddy. Use your words. Let's try that again.
Yeah.
You know, we
Children
can,
are everything.
okay, got you.
Yes.
Instead, right on.
Nice.
Yeah, they are the future, indeed. BB loves paintball. I talked to her about, Mommy kind of not playing paintball so much to the future, and she literally got upset, started crying,
Aw.
and said, "But Mom, I wanted to take your spot." So we're gonna keep Destiny alive and going through little BB in the future. But I'm not done yet, so I still got a few good years left in me.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's
but-
put the water on your fire for sure. And your mom has blazed a path, BB. She's blazed quite a path.
I think, I'm not ready. You know what I'm saying? Like you get to a point in your life where you're like, well, get on to the next chapter. But paintball's been such a big part of my life. I
Right.
sold Mike Paxson, and now I have two beautiful children because of my relationship with him. And I have some of the bestest friends from paintball. So I just think something we always get to be involved with in one way or another. And I feel like I owe it, not as an obligation, but just as a passion. I still feel like I need to still be involved in the community because they've been such an important role in our lives. So
Right.
So
Well,
it's just-
you're actually like the first family of paintball.
I don't know about that. You remember Keely Watson and her parents, and I
Right.
think they ran a business. And of course, John Gregory with JT, and then his daughter, and then son. And but so I don't know about the first family. Maybe as players, because Mike and I have been such thorough players for a long time, probably consistently for almost 17 years. Me
Right.
taking a 2-year sabbatical, of course, to give birth to my first child. But yeah, it's definitely been the paintball family for us.
Well, the family that plays together stays together. You know, it rhymes and it's cliche and it fits at the end of a sentence after a monologue like that.
Yep.
Well, that's cool. No, you've been playing for an excess. How long have you been playing?
Gosh, Tammy Adamson, who formerly was Tammy Pickering, but Tammy Adamson, her and her husband introduced me to the sport back in 1999. And they actually showed me, they actually asked, hey, do you want to play paintball? And I said, my thought, honestly, was that it was just in the woods and role-playing, being basically soldiers in the woods.
Right.
And I said, truthfully, if I wanted to do that, I'll just join a military branch.
Play couch commando or weekend warrior?
Yeah, I'm going to do the real thing. And she said, no, you got to come to the field. And she showed me the concept field, the airball field. And I fell in love the moment I saw it because it was so different, and I had never seen anything like it before. But I was single, and there was a lot of guys at the field, so I was like, hey, had a lot of choices, male-dominated sport.
Now, real quick, when you started, I hate to cut you off here, but you hit on a point. When you started, this was an absolutely shifted, still is, but male-dominated sport.
Absolutely.
And I think you've seen the shift a little bit go the other way. I mean, not where women are dominating, but the numbers are significantly higher.
Significantly. I mean, definitely way more girls playing now than when I started in 1999, year 2000. Mm-hmm. And main objective was to have a bunch of us pretty girls not just be a pretty face, but be athletic. And we were quite good, thanks to Todd and some other pro players that took the time to teach us. But our whole purpose was to just get into tournament play and start femme fatales, and that didn't game. I started playing big games early in my paintball career, but back then it really wasn't cool to mix. I think you can kind of vouch for that. Back in the early, there was a difference between people who enjoyed playing tournaments only and, thought woods ball wasn't as cool as playing tournaments, and vice versa. Woods ballers also felt the same way about the tournament scene, that it wasn't for them and that theirs was better, But right. I think I was at Cousins Paintball back in 2003, and I went up against Mike of all people as generals, and we've always enjoyed both sides.
Yeah. You know who just joined in?
Who just joined in?
Dan Colby.
Dan Colby.
The Dan.
Hello. Here, man.
Let me see if I can get more reactions out of you. Gino joined in.
Hi, Gino.
Paco, who says, paintball girls are awesome. I'm marrying one.
Yeah.
So he found himself a
and
paintball
that's
girl.
Get more girls out there to play paintball so the guys that play can marry them.
You know what? I'll tell you this. I don't know who your favorite pro team is, but Infamous Paintball might be vying for your patronage. They said, hey, Bea.
Hey.
And that's exactly how they said it, too. Yeah. They said, hey, Bea.
Denise Allen's in the house tonight.
Denise Allen. Callie.
Hi, I know Denise.
You know Callie?
Hey, Callie.
Yeah, he's giving you a shout out.
Yeah.
And Audra, who said she's been out playing paintball twice and she's hooked.
Oh, well, I hope you keep playing, and hopefully I'll someday all together.
That's awesome.
My kids are trying to get on Facebook right now.
Maria says chicks do play. I'm on a Valken Core blog post about it.
Yep, Maria from the Southeast. We met her at Fulda Gap.
Hey, Maria.
You've been to Fulda Gap?
This year.
You want to
go?
go?
Went there last year. Yeah.
All right, we'll see what we can figure out. For those that haven't been to Fulda Gap, tell them.
So the field that they have is there's much paintball funland to play on, and some of the teams that go out there, they're hardcore. There's a challenging time that I had, trying to win on our side, but unfortunately we didn't quite win. But it's not all about the winning, is it, in scenario paintball? No. It's about having fun.
It is.
And I met some really awesome people there.
Well, it was fun to have you in the Valken staff and Valken family for that one. I know some of us have retired from a lot of play, and you have to do my stunts. So when you see us at Fulda Gap, actually last year, Bea did all my stunts. It was great.
It was so cold there too. They had fires going on, and it was just really cozy.
Yeah, it was
and
really social. It was really
Very
social. Like we
good
had
food too.
Andy Potter.
Andy Potter and his meat. I tell
Andy
you.
Potter's meat. Nobody beats
Potter's meat.
Nobody beat Andy Potter's meat.
We heard it here. We
Here,
heard it
you heard
here.
it here first. You heard it here live. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break. B, we'll take a quick break to lubricate a little bit with whatever ails you. I think tonight it's...
Sorry, Stace. I know you're
I'm
still
not
watching.
responsible for
I
it.
had some noodles and company tonight without you.
Nice. We're going to cut to a quick commercial. This is from our new sponsor. What? What are you laughing at?
Well, Kelly, Andy and his meat.
Andy and his meat. Outstanding. J-Dub is in here.
What's up, J-Dub?
So while we're out of here, make sure if you'd like to see Bea back on the screen, you know how I operate. I will kick her off the screen unless you hashtag one of Bea's great hashtags, Be Aggressive, and that's BEA.
Aggressive.
Aggressive. See what she did? It's pretty slick. So listen.
It must be an old cheerleader thing or something.
It's probably there's probably a cheer that goes with it, and it'll turn into a dance video. So here's a really quick. I don't know what this is. Plum Life sent this in. They are our new sponsor. They're cashed their check, so I promised I'd run their stuff. The new public service announcement. We will be back in just a moment. Check this out.
Check it out.
Hi, Jaxtel with Plum Life. You're watching Valken Core Live, I guess, if you got nothing better to do with your life, because this just sucks.
I think that's the last time that they're going to sponsor the show. Excuse me. Who the hell's screening up there?
Yeah.
Don't touch my stuff.
You know what happens when you touch his stuff?
You go back in the box. Sorry about that, folks. Little technical difficulties, but that was from our sponsor. Let's get some hashtags. Hashtag Be Aggressive.
Terrence, I don't even know what I just watched.
I have
I'm
no
sorry.
clue what that was. Yeah.
Yeah.
He broke rule number 1. Touch my stuff. Yeah. Hashtag Be Aggressive, and you can have Bea back.
Yeah.
So I want to see it. Get interactive. If you have any questions for Bea, absolutely throw them into the chat. Bea, you've got your phone with you, right?
I do, and I'm trying to turn it on right now.
All right, turn your ringer off, but follow along in the chat. Love goes up.
Justin Dawkins says, love you guys. Bea's up, target down here at Popeyes.
Woo! Woo! Love that Louisiana chicken.
Word. Raging Cajun.
That, and if you get stuck in North Carolina, you could literally try to live off of Bojangles for a week. But that's why I'm fat.
There we go. We got some Be Aggressives. There we go.
We got some. All right.
Oh, Lacey's doing it.
Now we're learning.
Yeah.
When you play along.
Mike Maroc says, hey, Bea Turtle. You're just saying, hey.
Hey. Hey.
Nice. We'll get you Bea back.
I can't see the comments. My phone is old.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Well, you can watch it back. We put this up live. It stays up live on Valken Core's Facebook page. It's easy to share. It's ad-free, except for the last one from Plum Life, which regrettably will probably not re-up the contract for next week. But thank you for your submission. All right. Tons of stuff. You can have Bea back. We leave this also on YouTube. Ad-free, courtesy of Valken Sports. So
perfect.
In fact, I will do...
Gino's.
You know what? You talked about... let's get Gino in on this one, because you talked about growing the sport, and there's a lot of room for growth up in the Rockies, and especially Montana, and reaching out to especially the younger group. Like, who knows what BB has been exposed to. Maybe she's a 68 caliber kind of kid. But we have something... We have something new, and I'm going to show it to you, so you can see this on your phone. Check this out. It's called Gotcha. Have you heard about it?
Yes, I have.
Cool.
As a matter of fact.
Check
and
this
I'm
out.
in love.
You're in love with it? We'll bring it to Fulda Gap if you go. We'll bring it to an event. Let's do something with kids and get them out there. But this is like super low impact, super fun. We'll pump this in real quick momentarily. And somebody has found...
I found some stuff and I'm touching it. Oh! Desk pop.
Damn it, Chad.
Damn it, Carl! You said this thing wasn't loaded! Oh, he's definitely fired.
So, this is gotcha.
Gotcha.
Give me that.
Safety. Gotta put barrel plug in.
Okay.
There you go.
Alright, now the barrel plug's in. We're good.
We're good.
So, that's gotcha.
You see him?
50 cal, low impact. Go to gotchagun.com or you can go to Valken.com and link it from there. We'll put the link right here in the chat window. This is why we can't have nice stuff. Unbelievable.
I got the chin strap on.
Yeah, but check this out. Head strap for the little ones. And you can put a ponytail through there.
A chin strap for extra safety.
Yeah. We really are really proud of this. You're going to see this at a lot of fields. And it comes in the different colors, red and blue and everything. Christmas is...
Yeah.
What's that?
Size, too. It is a smaller size. By how much?
Oh, like 2/3. It's 50 cal. And we've got a Valken Fate 50 cal. This is a little guy. Right? And the hoppers are no joke either. Check that out.
And the goggles itself, too, is smaller to fit a child's head.
A little bit?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Or an adult with a very small head.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
They prefer to be called little
yes.
people.
Well, I love that. I think that's great.
Yeah, well, let's get some of those up in Montana and share those around. See if we can open it up.
I have a couple of that I can definitely use them with. So please, let's talk about that for sure.
For sure. But it's fun. That's some of the things that we never thought we'd see. I mean, who'd have thought of that? Smaller paintballs, lower velocity. Because of the manufacturing, we can get the paintballs nice and brittle so they break. And
what's become also really popular up here is the Nerf Wars.
Right.
And so it's kind of, you guys have done with Gotcha, it's kind of like a nice first step. So it's not as scary, right? Because you don't really want to scare them out the gate. And even if you guys could produce some targets that they can shoot at with those low calibers, that's even a bonus as well to kind of just ease them into it, you know,
right,
and make it fun for them.
It's sort of like
a
gateway game. Before you get the expensive addiction of paintball, which will cost you relationships, houses, cool cars, you know. Yeah, just the first one's cheap, yeah. So, speaking about... Hold on, whoa. I did something wrong. I apologize. Sorry, everybody, and we're back.
Type 3 is in
We're
here.
We're blowing it.
I did it. I screwed it up. But on the screen real quick, about Fold-A-Gap. For those of you that are interested, there are just a few left. These things have been some of those popular products we've had. For pre-registration for Fold-A-Gap, you can get these limited edition Fold-A-Gap t-shirts. These nice tri-blend cotton t-shirts. Where can they find them, Chad?
At ValkenCore.com.
At ValkenCore.com, the sweetest smelling website on the web. So there's an exclusive store in there. You can do a bunch of things from Valkencore, can't you?
All sorts of stuff. You can sign up.
You can read blogs that Valkencore members write about events and things going on, and girls playing paintball. There's one in there about that.
There is.
Yeah. So check it out at ValkenCore.com. And Chad, what's going on in the chat?
Right now in the chat, we have Richie Lopez all the way from the Philippines.
What?
Mr. Worldwide.
Woohoo!
We got, let's see here, what else we got? We got Toby Joe.
Hi, Toby from Fire Paintball in Greenville, North Carolina.
Yep.
She already knows who it
Tell
is.
everybody how much you love Nato. She already did that. There we go. Axe Override.
Woo!
He's in here. Let's see. Callista, play with me.
Callista's not here.
Oh, yeah,
No,
wait a minute. I forgot.
Callista's
I
not
can't.
here.
Not
She's not here. She came on today and typed, "I'm not here."
only in my heart.
Paco went some for this weekend. Some 50 cals.
Yeah, we'll bring it down. Paco's having his bachelor party down at Blast Camp. Real quick, I mean, we get to chatting. I was wearing something here. Did you see this, Bea?
I don't because my phone doesn't want to work. So
Oh.
I am flip the switch.
Hold on.
So I'm just like telepathically
wait.
trying hard.
You see that?
Oh, I see it now.
What
It's
is
the
that?
new.
Yes. I like it.
All right, so watch this commercial. We'll come back
Okay.
and we'll tell you all about it. Everybody, just check this out. Yes, so we're back with the Prophet SC goggle. You would have known what that was, where to get it, and all the cool features had you been subscribed to what, Chad?
Valken Core.
No.
No, sorry.
YouTube.
YouTube, yes. YouTube. Follow us on YouTube.
Can't get them all home runs
Sorry.
right off the bat.
That's a swing and a miss. I can only do one thing at a time.
But I am going to leave you all with a little treat. What's going on in the... I know Chris Burrow had a question. Did you find it?
That is what I'm trying to do.
Chris, retype your question. You can't put 80 comments back. Hey, speaking of getting more comments and more likes, we wanted just to say on behalf of Chad and I and the Valken Corps and all the people that volunteer, thank you for being a part of what we do each week. This is like totally fun and interactive. And we have way cool people like Bea with us, yay, on the show. This is awesome and cool products.
Yes, Ryan, this black though, nice soft front, flexible. The hearing's nice cushion in there. Breathability's awesome.
Everything you loved, and we took away everything you didn't like.
Yeah.
So,
they actually listen.
I am going to give you all a little treat for those of you that do subscribe to Valken Video on YouTube. There is a little treat going up if I click the button. Did we get Chris's question?
No, it's way far back. I've been looking.
Chris, no, you rewrite your question.
Please.
So, public, right now on Valken Video on YouTube is the Chicago NXL video in HD, right? Which,
nice.
Yeah, what do you think of media? You've seen media go from print to the social media and everybody making videos and content, and now we can go live anywhere in the world from our phones.
Yeah.
That's made
I think it has.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it has its advantages and disadvantages. I mean, some things, looking at the history print does a better job because it's already set in stone, right? Of course, Google comes in handy when you want to find out some specifics, but there was just something really special about having a print magazine that had, you know, all your favorite characters of paintball inside of it, and the stories too. But yes, I am technologically enhanced, or not enhanced, but involved.
Right.
And it is way cool to see the changes that have been made. You know, your older generations to accept it, but hey, it works.
Well,
It's
if you
definitely
think
working
back
for
to
a
like
lot.
now we can live broadcast from events, right? There's live broadcasting. You're in broadcasting from regional events. Where back in the day, Dick Clark and his production company, that was a multi-million-dollar effort just to broadcast a show.
It really was. I remember that event too. It was at World Cup when they went and did that, wasn't it? Gosh, I want to say it was 2005. But it's very expensive, and now there's way cheaper ways to do it. And I don't know if you remember PD Live when Ryan McDonald and Don Savager did it, even before, you know, Matty Marshall was on with, you know, Go Sports. But it's definitely come a long way, baby, for sure.
Yeah, it's come a long way. What do you guys think? Another way that the world has gotten smaller is, you know how easy it is to share.
It is.
So
Click the
you should click the share button, just like Bea said to.
I'm doing it right now.
You're doing it? I'll do it.
I do.
I'll share.
I share it now,
Ain't
instantly.
no shame in my game.
Bam.
Boom.
Done.
Sup? Cash me outside. How about that? Share. Get people, I mean, if it's cool, share it. Get people engaged and share your paintball life and your advantages. Who knows? You might end up meeting the next Bea Paxson. You might meet the love of your life. You might make a whole bunch of lifelong friends or have some really neat experiences. Is he like sending that to us on Twitter or a message?
Oh, no. Chris Burrow. I know you have shared, but you had a question for B earlier, and I cannot
Just type
find
it in the chat, dude.
Just type it. I'm watching it right now, and we'll throw it up.
Unless it's inappropriate, then keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Nice. Gino's... Am I right or am I right? See what you don't... Sometimes when you hear about, like... I'm sorry, what was that?
Where's Destiny playing next? Maybe that was his question.
He just said B.
He just said B.
B.
B-E-A. You know, you got to use your words here. I'm telling you. We need some grown-ups in here. Do not do another one of those commercials.
Come on,
Callie says he used to love going to Barnes & Noble and pick up a paintball magazine.
Yeah.
I subscribed to him. I used to love getting that.
I did. There was a stack on my nightstand.
Indeed. I have it right now, preserving. So
God,
it's all good. But I think Paintball Media's got them in print at Barnes & Noble now, don't they? Or Books A Million? I could be wrong. But I know that I saw a post about that somebody had went and was super happy about purchasing one. So
about
that was pretty
print
cool.
back.
Yeah.
No, print is very cool. Listen, there's some comments. I don't know if we're missing them or if you keep saying you're asking a question, but you're not putting it in the comments. We're following along.
Yeah, it's right here.
It's like at the bottom.
Yeah.
Tell them, B, share and comment. It's not that hard.
Yeah, comment for sure, guys. Or I could tell about what Destiny's doing. We just came from Chicago. We had a rough time in Division III. We played 5. But we're getting closing games has been extremely difficult for us. We had 2 training sessions in Southern California before that, 4-day practices, right? And then Hurricane Irma decided to come. Gosh, and
yeah, that's probably split the team up pretty well.
Yeah, it did. So we were lacking, and even myself, I couldn't make it to Chicago. Last minute stuff came up with the family able to make it, and also Nicole Episcopo, who's guesting with us. So they had a tough time just trying to get it through, but it wasn't like we got over. It was just a matter of just making some silly mistakes. So going into World Cup, we have definitely a different mind frame, and many of us are just working on our individual skills at this point because we live so far apart. You know, we have Monica Lopez, who plays in Andrade, who plays in Mexico, Andrea Martinez, our team captain and our leader, is in Southern California, and then Nicole's in Florida, and so is Rosie McCurley. So it's been really challenging for us to even come together, and very expensive too, you know, to try to afford the practice time. So we have a decision there, but we're all playing, and hopefully, obviously, we're going to practice a day or two before the World Cup event and try to make it happen that weekend. But November 3rd through the 5th, that's where we're going to be next.
Cool. Now, here's a couple questions that came in. Being that you're from so many different places, right?
Yes.
Montana,
Yes.
California, Florida, New York, Mexico, we can go down the pipe. How often do you and your team, this is a question from Chris Barreau, who finally typed it in there. And I'm sorry, Chris, we'll probably open up everything and find it repeated.
It's Carl's fault.
It's Carl's fault.
Damn.
How
Carl.
often do you and the girls practice before a game or a tournament?
Well, it's crazy because we took third place, I believe, out of 17 teams in Division III at the 2016 World Cup event. And none of us practiced together to prepare for that event except 2 days before the so trying to represent the all-female kind of factor, it's really hard. And again, it's very expensive to put the training in. Then, you know, this past Chicago event is an example where we did set up 2 different practices, 2 two-day weekends, and we thought we had it made, and again, just things happened, and we fall short, and we're pretty bummed out about it. But a lot of the experience with all of these girls that are on Destiny right now, many of us have been playing for 10-plus years. And one of them made it to pro, and I made it to pro myself too for about an event with the Bushwhackers back in the day. So it's not like we don't have the talent.
Hold up.
What happened?
We just all stepped backwards. No, stop, Chad. Do not go down
that rabbit hole.
Do not go down.
Sorry.
Wow, you started going way back in time. We just had a little lag in the Wayback Machine. We all just got nostalgic quick.
That Andrea and myself, we both played for the Bushwhackers Pro Squad, and so with the experience that we have, you know, to be able to play in Division III, we're still not kind of able to work as a team. We don't practice on an every weekend basis like probably most of the Division III teams do. So that was my point there. I apologize if I kind of went off on a tangent.
We're joking. We're joking because you're like name dropping all these old teams, and we're like, whoa, we're having a flashback. We're just clowning. We got more questions for you.
Yeah, we got some more.
Okay. All right.
What is a piece of not paintball equipment that is important for new players?
Non-paintball equipment that's important for new players.
Don't ruin his knees because you'll get all jacked up in the end. But no, I think just your padding, you know, making sure that you have elbow pads and knee pads, and just that you're protected, you know. But as a new player, yeah, you definitely don't want to hurt yourself out the gate. But yeah, that's the answer to that question.
Nice. Just a statement, but Brandon says, I remember buying Bea Paxson, Bea Young's at the time, her barrel cover. Still has it.
Need to get that autographed.
I'm pretty sure it was the very first one like it. And somebody can prove me wrong, but at the time I don't believe it was being done. And then I've been asked to do it again, so I don't know. I may do it. We'll see. We'll see if we want to do another.
And if it's any help, I found polite ways to say no when they asked me to do the scantily clad.
Yeah. I think I don't know. Being in paintball for as long as I have been, it's awfully hard sometimes to keep up, right? Because again, I still want to stay involved, but to stay relevant, you know, I'm like, should I do it? You know, do I need to do that? I think I've pretty much proved myself, And so my objective in life at this point is, it's mostly for my children, right? Because now I'm a mom. And I try to find ways that I can incorporate, my kids into paintball. And if I can help continue the sport through them and my husband, I think that's probably an easier way for me, my personal lifestyle, if you will, because I've been there, done that. I've been doing this for a long time. But hey, I don't fault any of the girls that are doing what they're doing. I think they're beautiful, and as long as they practice and they put the training in and they work hard, for everything that they're representing, I think I don't mind them doing what they're doing.
Yeah. No, I 100% concur. I was just gonna say you did it back in the day before everybody had Photoshop. So mic drop.
Boom.
Work it, girl. Real quick, there was a comment. Naughty dogs were my Ben, who's just adorable. We love Ben. Do you like
Naughty dogs? I love Rocky. Yeah.
Ben is the best, but
he's actually awake.
He's awake. So he had a question for you. He said Naughty Dogs were my favorite team from back in the day. Who was yours?
My favorite team from back in the day was Team Strange. And
Detroit
I don't know if
Strange?
anybody remembers who they are. Detroit Strange.
Wow.
When, yeah, dude, I loved the way that they played because they were smart and strategic. And they ticked off a lot of teams because they would just wait until they made their aggressive mistakes. And they just paintball. And it's kind of the way that AC Dallas plays. And some people get so frustrated because, again, they always have an if this happens, then we do this. And it's like they have a million plays all prepared and that everybody has to have memorized to memory,
Nice.
But it just kind of give you an example. That's kind of like why I loved Strange so much, because their intelligence and then working as a team.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. We have a first-time watcher right now.
First-time watcher, long-time listener.
Hello, Ian.
Callie had a question.
Yeah,
Kevin
Callie
had
did.
a question.
Callie's not here, though.
No. I'm sorry. Callista's not here.
Yeah.
Kevin Rudolph.
Oh,
Yeah. He wants to know what's your most memorable paintball moment. Go.
Most memorable paintball moment. I don't know right away. Being in Hawaii playing three-man pump with Rocky Cagnoni and Mike Paxson.
Damn.
And
Name drop.
And just enjoying the beauty that is Hawaii. So that's a memorable moment for me. And just playing with those two guys, they're my best friends.
Sounds like a really good weekend.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good one. That is actually a great memory. Well done. We hope that answers it, Callie. Gosh, anything else?
Yeah, we got a big question. It's for the Valken Corps.
Okay.
All right, this is from Daniel Korn. He wants to know who to get hold of in South Africa.
Umbatu, and I'm going to mess up his last name, but I'll get you his email.
He's got 40 headhunters over there.
40 headhunters in South Africa. Depends on where you're at. You can just message me.
Thanks, Mike. I see the cameras right there, yes, but we're multitasking here.
We're multitasking, which means in live performance for this high-budget broadcast show, we're screwing up multiple things at once.
Yes. This may be our last broadcast. Who knows? We never know.
This could be my last day.
You might just be watching Carl next week.
No. Carl's on the employment block. I don't know
Carl
if he's
who?
going to let in the studio. Yeah, we heard Chad gave him a pass last week, but
yeah, one more time.
I don't think he fits the company culture. Like his follow through could use a little work.
What's up, George? What's up, Narf?
He also doesn't put the seat down, so it kind of this is why we can't have nice things. But leaving you with one more commercial before we kick out. Wanted to do remind you guys and gals that the Valken photo feature happens every weekend. So when you're out there taking your pictures like this, pew 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 pew, and you've got your cool pics, tag us in them. Tag Valken Core, tag Valken. We watch, and your photo could be on the Valken photo feature. We'll share it with the world. We think it's pretty cool. Show us your Valken stuff, your Valken paint, your Valken field, whatever you got. Just tag Valken in it, and we watch. So that's the Valken photo feature.
We're always watching.
We are always watching you. Like this. See? We are always watching. If you or your field would like to be a Valken dealer, you can just contact us at Valken.com. We'll get you guys all set up. We do this all the time, 24/7, 365, but try to be considerate. Yeah, real quick commercial. Pay our sponsors. Thank you to Valken Sports for underwriting this.
Thank you. Thank you, Gino.
Yay, Valken. Now, real quick, did you like the accommodations that we set up for you?
Amazing. I am having the time of my life. I have to say thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Gino is carte blanche with the budget for guests.
The man.
Yeah.
You should see the cabin that we have up here.
It's nice.
It's
he
pretty
got us
nice.
a nice place.
I mean,
indoor and outdoor hot tubs.
You imagine what 1,000 candles can light up this whole studio right now? I mean,
the natural light here.
Yeah.
It's really bringing out the hazel in my eyes. But thank you to Gino for taking care of our guests so well. Go ahead and help yourself to the wet bar. You live once. Yep. We're going to dump to this quick commercial, and we'll be back to sign off with Bea Paxson.
Really? You'd do that? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
Joe, from Valken.
At 3 o'clock in the morning?
Whoa.
Give me this. Hello? Who is this?
Joe with Valken.
What are you wearing, Joe from Valken?
Hoodie and shorts.
She sounds hideous.
Well, he's a guy, so...
Well, that was fun.
That was fun.
It was fun. Listen.
It went by so fast. I hate goodbye.
Listen, Bea's got to get to the wet bar. I mean, we set her up in a really nice place, and we need to check out more of what's here in Houghton, Michigan. On behalf of Chad and myself and all of us here at Valken Sports and the Valken Core, we would like to thank you for being a part of what's for you. This is the Valken Core exists for you. It's the largest.
Yeah, we are here for you guys.
That's what we do, whatever it takes.
And ladies.
And ladies. For as long as it
takes.
takes. For as long as it takes, right?
Amen.
Well, Bea, can we have you back on? Will you come and play with us again?
100%. Anytime. I'm really grateful and thankful for the opportunity always.
Oh, the pleasure's ours. Bea is a wonderful friend and ambassador and matriarch to this sport, and somebody not only as a female but part of our Valken family, and just as a player that embodies what paintball and sportsmanship and ambassadorship is about. So we're glad to know you not only professionally but personally, and thank you for all you're going to do. You're welcome.
Well, that was girl to me. Thank you so much. Love you guys.
Love you too. And to all those watching, we love you as well. In fact, we love you more than anybody else. We love you the best.
We loved you more today than yesterday.
Yes, so thank you.
Oh, it's getting mushy.
It's getting a little awkward.
Yeah. Oh, awkward.
Awkward.
Wow, so awkward. I don't know how to end the show.
Carl, start hitting buttons.
Carl's you got to salvage us here. Guys, until next time, we do this every Tuesday at 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
I won't be here next week.
Outstanding. You know what? Chad's got you know what this guy does? He volunteers.
I have an 18-year anniversary next week.
Yep. Bye. Also, if you catch Paco out playing in 2-3 weeks, send him home.
Yeah.
He's not supposed to be playing paintball. He's getting married.
But if you want to shoot Paco, come this Saturday.
Come to his bachelor party at Blast Camp. Listen, we'd love to keep you. You guys have been fantastic. But until next week, V's up.
Target down.
Whatever
it takes.
Carl.
Bye.
Yeah, we'd like to go.
Damn it, Carl! Need a hot
button.
I need hot water. Throw.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world.
It's this real life?
Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
First of all, very few people listen to your radio show. That's the good news. Which happens to be true. Check out the ratings.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
And my orders are to weed out all non-hackers who do not pack the gear to serve in my beloved soul.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
I'm gonna make him an offer again.
Give me a go, no go for launch.
Do it live! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!